My dear children, today we are going to discuss the lesson number 13, The World Between Wars, 1900 to 1950. 1900 and 1950, if you see, 50 years had brought drastic changes in the world. What is the meaning of the drastic? Drastic means extreme or very serious changes in the world. First, war. War means nothing but conflict between two people or two nations or two groups, etc. When this impact of these wars affect to the world, it is called world wars. It is called world wars. So those world wars are two: World War I and World War II. World War I was fought between the 1914 to 1918. World War II was fought between the 1939 to 1945. So what were the reasons for this, and what were the motivated forces which led to these two great destructive wars? So during these 50 years, lot of issues happened. That's why a historian, Erich Hobsbawm, who was that? Erich Hobsbawm called this period as the age of extremes. 20th century, the age of extremes. Why did he call so? Because during this period, it means 1900 to 1950, we have seen that human being achieving a great success which could not be achieved before. So let us discuss some important development examples that took place in the first half of the 20th century. The first one is new discoveries in the field of medicine. For example, Dr. Alexander Fleming, an army doctor, in the First World War was discovered penicillin, which led to the discovery of many other antibiotics like a streptomycin, erythromycin. Second one is the literacy levels increased. Third one, new art form of like a movies also became famous. Fourth one, new discoveries were made about life and about atoms. More than 100 countries became independent all over the world. Women came out of their traditional houses. So we know that earlier women were confined or restricted to only the kitchen or house. But now women is free. During this period, women got their right to vote. So politically, the power of transition from monarchy. So what is the meaning of the monarchy? Monarch, nothing but a person or a king ruling a kingdom, a region, a place or a nation is called monarch. So this type of government is an unquestioned government. No one is allowed to speak against the king or government. So during this period, people started to revolt against this type of government. People started questioning that authority. People started fight for their rights, and they denied the rights and powers of the monarch. Earlier, we had policy is called divine right theory. So, what was the meaning of this? We know that divine. Divine means from God. Right means power. Power from God. So, king is the representative of God, and God cannot be here directly. So God has sent him as his representative to rule the people. This is the basic theory of divine theory. So king claimed that he is from God and his words and judgments are decisions from God. So no one should question the king. King's decisions are final. But during 20th century, people started questioning this type of government. When did God appointed you? How did God appointed you? You are a normal human being like us. Then how did you talk to God? Is really God there? If God is there, who is the God? So, in such a way, they denied the divine right theory. People started questioning the monarchy. From these new concepts have developed, that is democracy. The term democracy is derived from two Greek words, demos and kratos. Demos means people, kratos means rule. So, democracy, people's rule. Cleisthenes, considered as the father of democracy. Cleisthenes, one who came to the power with the support of Athenian people from Greece. According to the Abraham Lincoln, democracy is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. So, democracy is nothing but the leaders of the democratic government elected by the people. Of the people, it means within the people. Of the people means within the people. Next, for the people. So, for the purpose of the people, to serve the people and to look after the benefits of the people. Earlier, we had a monarchic government, hereditary system they used to follow. What is the meaning of hereditary system? The power passes from one member of the ruling family to another member of the same family. It means after the father, son will become the king. Means power or authority transformed within the same family. But now the people started questioning and denying and came to the conclusion that is democracy, the right form of the government in some part of the world. So during the 19th and 20th century, democracy is the best form of the government, excelled form of the government. So now we have seen the democracy form of the government in some parts of the world. Next, let us move on to the another issue, that is capitalism. So what is the capitalism? The group of people having or holding entire thing and controlling the other poor people present around them. It means few rich people will have control on the entire nation and the other people will have other issues. That means poor people will have to work under them. For example, look after their industries, working in their industries. We have equally concept in the democracy and we have the non-equality concept in the capitalism. So it means equality concept, all are equal in the democracy, but non-equality concept in the capitalism. So inequity, no equality, where we have the division of poor and rich. So during this period, in the another corner of the world, new experimentation of new form of the society started. That is socialism. What is the meaning of the socialism? No rich, no poor, all are equal. No properties are held by any particular person or a group or any power. Everything is run by societies itself. Everything is owned by government itself. So jobs should be done by the people and salaries will be paid by the government. So we have discussed the three political ideologies. First one is democracy, second one capitalism, third one is socialism. Democracy means the government of the people, by the people and for the people. Second one, capitalism means the group of people having or holding entire thing and controlling the other poor people present around them. Socialism means no rich, no poor, all are equal. No properties are held by any particular person or a group, and everything is run by the societies itself, and everything is owned by government itself. And during all these going on, the world had experienced two world wars. These two world wars fought between two nations or two groups, but influence fell all over the world. The World War I was fought between 1914 to 1918. World War II was fought between 1939 to 1945. When two world wars fought, again in the middle, historical incident happened, that which never seen or experienced or thought of such kind of things, that is Great Depression. So what is the Great Depression? So we are not discussing about any cyclone or natural disasters here. Great Depression means the depreciation of money. What is the meaning of the depreciation? For example, you bought a bike or a car. After some years, the value of the bike becomes less, which means the value of the bike got depreciated. The value of money become very, very less. For example, during the time of Great Depression, people used to say that to buy one loaf of bread, people had to carry currency in the carts. People had to carry the money in the carts. To pay the salaries, government should carry the money in trains. So economic imbalance. So this was happened during the time of 1929 to 1939, around 10 years. Great Depression caused massive unemployment and economic breakdown. So according to the Eric Hobsbawm, 20th century was the period of great expectations, experiments and dangerous developments. And we shall discuss about the cause and consequences of two world wars and the creation of an institution like the United Nations to ensure the world peace and development. Thank you.